What if I told you there is a surah in the Qur'an that protects a person in the grave? A surah of only 30 verses, yet it argues on your behalf until you are forgiven. That surah is Surah Al Mulk. Now imagine reading something every night that becomes your shield after death. That is how powerful this surah is. Surah Al Mulk means the sovereignty or the kingdom. It reminds us that Allah is the absolute owner of everything. Power, life, death, wealth, success, authority, even our next breath, all belong to Him alone. The surah opens by declaring that Allah controls life and death to test which of us is best in deeds. Notice, it does not say who has the most deeds. It says who is best in deeds. That means sincerity matters more than quantity. A small action done purely for Allah can weigh heavier than many actions done for show. Then Allah invites us to look at the sky. He challenges us to find any flaw in His creation. We look again and again, but we find no crack, no mistake. This teaches us two things. First, Allah's power is perfect. Second, if the universe is this organized and precise, then our lives are not random. There is purpose behind everything. Surah Al Mulk also warns those who deny the truth. It describes the regret of people who ignored reminders. They will say that if only they had listened and use their intelligence, they would not be among the people of the fire. This is a strong message for us today. Islam is not blind following. Allah wants us to think, reflect, and use our minds. Another powerful lesson in this surah is awareness of Allah. It reminds us that Allah knows what we hide and what we reveal, even what is inside our hearts. This should make us careful with our intentions. Before speaking, before posting, before acting, we should ask ourselves, is this pleasing to Allah? The surah also reminds us of our weakness. If Allah holds back provision, who can give it to us? If He sends punishment, who can stop it? This builds humility. No matter how successful we become, we are always in need of Allah. One of the greatest virtues of Surah Al Mulk is that the Prophet, peace be upon him, encouraged us to recite it every night. It is reported that it intercedes for its companion until he is forgiven. That means this surah can stand for you when no one else can. So what should we do after learning this? First, make it a habit to read Surah Al Mulk every night before sleeping. Second, reflect on its meaning, not just recite it. Third, let it change your behavior. Live knowing Allah is watching. Live knowing life is a test. Live preparing for the grave. Surah Al Mulk is not just a chapter to read. It is a daily reminder of who owns this world and where we are all going.